to another episode of Love and Life, where we have real conversations about love and real life. I am your host, Tony B, and I have my co-host beside me, my baby Love. What's up, B?
What's happening? What's the word?
What's
You the
up?
one.
I'm the one.
You the one.
I know it.
Lord have mercy.
L Boogie, what's up?
Yo, Boogie in the building, y'all. Let's get it. How everybody doing tonight?
Life
I'm
is
great.
good.
Good. That's good. Let's get
He
it, y'all.
said life is good. It's good. It's
Let's
good.
get it. Let's get it.
Bad girl.
Bad girl is in the building. How y'all doing?
Great.
Everybody great?
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Great.
Great. Fine.
Great.
Loving,
Fine.
living life.
That's right.
Wow.
MB, what's up?
What's up, good looking people? Y'all see I got it on though, man.
Woo.
Oh man, it's all right though. We took an L, but we good.
Y'all good?
We good. We good.
I'm gonna just say y'all gave that game away. Let me just say
I
y'all
agree,
lost
too.
that
I
game.
agree.
Y'all gave.
Boy, them people on the
And
end.
Lady T is in the house with it be. Ain't nobody asked you that.
Right, nobody asked you. Right.
People, I just told y'all, them people on the end, they always got something to say.
This
Lord
is
have
what we
mercy.
say. This is what we say, baby.
I guess everybody, all the
All
fellas
the
happen to be
We represent.
representing their team, huh?
Yeah,
that's right.
yeah.
Ain't that something?
Looking good, baby.
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. What you looking at his special like that for?
I don't want him.
I'm talking about the sweatshirt.
I don't want him or them.
I'm glad.
I don't want him.
You still ain't introduced you in.
I
What's
did.
going on?
She introduced herself. I didn't even get a chance to say,
I
how
just
are
was
you?
trying to figure out what's
You
going
know I
on.
take the lead. I don't wait for people. I'm a far.
A Bro, she said it right.
Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
Keep it, bro, because she
She a
said what
follower.
she meant. She
Nah,
a
that's a
follower.
lemon drop.
She
Spinnerella.
a follower, not a leader.
That's the lemon
Come
drop.
on, Tony B. Get it in. Ooh.
What you drinking? Lady T.
Lemon drop.
Lemon drop. Okay.
Make me feel like I want to pop. Somebody. Two baddies to my left.
What you drinking, L Boogie?
I use them just tequila on the rocks. Just keep it simple.
You been with that tequila a couple of weeks? 2 weeks?
Well, I'm a tequila guy, and I like. I drink other things, but my tequila. My wife like my tequila. She like when I drink tequila.
Give us the tune.
Huh?
Give us the tune.
Give us the tune.
Tequila.
Oh, the tequila jump.
He fried down there. He done.
Actually, I'm good, but I guess I haven't hit my joint in a minute. Tequila. So I ain't hit that joint in a minute, but yeah, it's just some tequila on the rocks.
Tequila on the rocks. Okay. With that, I'm going into the quick question for the week. And BG, what you had for us?
I was just thinking of two different questions, but Lord, I forgot. I must have had too much to drink myself.
Oh, BG.
So one question came out of our previous session when last week's topic, and it was: would you or should you invite toys into the bedroom? So Bob or Bog, battery operated boy or battery operated girl, are they invited? Yes or no? MB?
Yes.
I guess that's a yes too.
Yeah.
Oh, next.
Brother,
Brother
we
Big,
coming
we gonna
at
come
it?
out.
Okay.
Yes or no?
They invited, but I don't need no help.
Yes or no?
No. Yeah.
Nah.
No, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yes or no?
All right, I get it. All
No.
right, Tony B. No.
Yes.
LB. What's your name?
L Bookie.
LB.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. And it would be a yes for me too.
Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe that shit.
It was a yes. You should say YES. Yes. Now she gonna tell me how to respond. No. We all know she look older, but I am the older one. And so I guess I will ask Brother B, since he was the only no, to elaborate.
Well, I said yes and no, but we can only go with one of them. And my thing with that was I was just messing around. Like I said, I don't need no help, but it's.
You can go with one of them. You can go with Bob or Bog. B-O-G.
Nah.
Or B-O-B. Bob.
I would go with for her.
Bob.
Not for me. Not for me. I want that real thing.
This is the best thing.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, okay. That was the we followed directions.
we followed C.
That's what threw me off.
Yeah, we
It's your-
followed
it's your
directions.
turn.
You know, even though some people wanted to not. But.
Bob, the quick question is over. We get back on to the topic.
No,
Where
but she
you at?
asked everybody.
No, I mean, yeah, I asked everybody yes or no,
Oh yeah,
and
that's right.
everybody
That's right.
responded, and everybody stayed on, except for you, because you tried to veer left a
Yeah.
little bit, so
My
that's
bad.
why I came back to you to
Yeah,
explain.
I shouldn't have gave me that.
I mean,
liquor
I'm
like
not sure
that.
if anybody else wanna jump in there for a quick second to say, why, but
I mean, I guess for me, I'm down for whatever. So yeah,
You down for
cool with
whatever.
it, yeah. So.
you don't
Open
have,
and
be
free.
careful- You don't have no boundaries.
He open and free.
Be careful what you say.
Yeah, I know. I mean, but we ain't gonna get it in, but yeah, I don't have no problem with
No
it.
boundaries.
It makes it fun sometimes,
All right, Tony B.
Okay, so that leads us into this week's topic: love and lockup.
My goodness.
Love and lockup.
Love
How
and
long is
lockup.
they locked up?
So
So
I thought she was talking about lock. I thought we was back on last week where we locking.
Where we had a dungeon.
Yeah, a dungeon or something in the basement. What it?
Explain.
no,
Love and lockup is would you wait for someone, and how long are you willing to wait for someone if they caught themselves a charge and had to go to jail? Would you wait?
So would you wait, and how long would you wait?
Both. Would you wait and how long? I guess if you agree to waiting, I guess the how long part is understood. If you agree to it from the beginning.
Well, I don't know.
No, that's not
I think
true.
it depends on how long.
Yeah.
I mean, some people.
There's a
will-
time.
Okay. All right. Well, let's say 15 years.
Would you wait?
So what does wait mean? So does it mean that, okay, I am going to stand by you, I'm going to be here when, I'm going to support you. When you come out, it's going to be me and you. But while you're in, it's understood that I have some needs and that my needs will be
things
taken
can
care
happen.
of? Or does that mean I am waiting and
Yeah, you
and-
waiting.
You
and
waiting.
everything
You
is
you
off?
you sustain.
You
You gonna
waiting.
practice.
You honoring
abstinence
your
for-
vows?
Yeah, you gonna practice abstinence
For 15 years?
Yeah, would you
Lord
honor
have
your
mercy.
vows?
You can't wait 30 days, so I'm trying to figure out how.
I mean, no, we're not talking about me because I know I'm not waiting. I mean, we're not talking about me. But if you were talking about you for 15, I mean, I'm not
Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a
Don't
minute.
gloss
Go
over.
back. Let's
Okay,
go
okay,
back.
okay,
Let's go
okay.
back. You say you're not waiting.
Nah.
So if BG get locked up, you not waiting for 15 years?
I'm not gonna say I won't be with her when she come home. If she accept me, but for
And
me
y'all
to
want
fit,
me to let my boundaries down? Any kind of way you want. You got to be kidding.
I'm dead ass. I would be lying to all the good-looking people to tell y'all that if my wife get locked up for 15 years,
that you gonna wait.
that I'm gonna sit and wait on her. Like
But
she
they-
just said,
but-
I can't wait 30 days, 15 years. And I'm
you
not
in-
saying
But
I'm
they
going to
have
divorce
conjugal
her.
visits for
I mean, but
for
we
married
but
couples.
But we don't know that.
All depends on where they at.
Yeah,
What they
I mean,
locked up for.
we don't know whatever the word is. We don't know that, but I would be lying.
You would be lying.
I would be lying, and I'm not saying I wouldn't stand by her. I wouldn't visit her. I wouldn't make sure her book's straight. But
Excuse me.
to say that I wouldn't be with another woman for 15 years, I would be lying. I would be
So
lying.
would you?
But if she
You still
wanna-
waiting though.
yeah, I would still wait on her because this is my wife, and I know this is the person that I love, and hopefully, I'm strong enough that I won't possibly fall in with somebody else.
But
because that's a possibility. That is a possibility. Though.
That's what I was gonna say. That's a possibility.
But I'm not gonna tell her, babe. Oh no, I ain't going nowhere. I'm not going. I'm 50. I'm doing this. 10 toes down with you. I'm with you, baby. I ain't
You
going
not gonna
nowhere.
say that?
Hell no.
What you gonna say?
See where you get out.
Nah.
Oh no, I want to know. I'm gonna come to
To
the
be
line.
honest-
I want to know what L Bookie gonna say.
I don't know what I would say, but hopefully she will understand it and wouldn't even want me to, because if because I know for me, if I did some time, I wouldn't want her to. I'm telling you.
No, don't do
Listen,
that.
I'm telling
agree.
you.
I agree.
I'm telling you
I agree to
because
that.
the one thing that I wouldn't
I
want
agree to
is for you to tell me, baby, I ain't going nowhere,
Exactly.
and then your homie and they say, man, ain't your wife named Bad Girl? Man, she fucking my man. You know how much that'll hurt you? Where if I knew if she told me, listen, you would be in your feelings because that's your wife, but I made my bed and I got a lie in it. I did something to take me away from her. So anything that happened out there, that's on me, and I got to take that. Yeah. And that's just how it is. That's just how I feel. Would I be upset and all of that? You know what I mean? And hopefully, that she wouldn't. Nobody was good enough for her while I'm in. And when I come home, we can pick that back up. If it is, so be it. If not, hey, that's my loss.
I agree. I agree to that. I agree.
What that little boy say? Bullshit. Bullshit. Bullshit.
That's a bullshit.
That's how he said.
That he wouldn't want you to wait.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds good. It sounds good, but I don't see that.
So my thing is, well, I can ask that. I'm gonna let you go, MB, because I know you been saying. Would you wait if Lady T got 15 years?
50. I'm gonna wait, but like brother L Boogie said, it's gonna be some things. I'm not gonna sit like that and tell a lie. Yeah, baby, yeah, I got my live and we doing this and we doing that. I ain't gonna sit there and tell no bullshit.
Malay gonna be 30.
She's still gonna be hanging with me though, but I'm not gonna sit there and say I'm gonna wait for you 15 years not doing nothing. It's no way impossible that can happen.
So you saying that you hold on? So you saying that you will be with another woman?
I'm not saying I'll be with another woman like
You
to
had
that
sex
point.
with another woman.
I would entertain some things. That's what I would
What
do.
does entertain some things mean?
Whatever happened.
No boundaries.
Yeah, whatever happened.
I'm with him
Whatever
now.
happened.
What about you, B?
But the thing is, also, we still also gotta think this too. While you incarcerated, you gonna wait 15 years while you in there? Because things happen in the jail too. So you gotta
I'm
think
going
about
hard. I'm coming out. You gonna be saying that is Ted.
We already know.
Ted, I got to knock me in my after out. It's like no.
that. See, what about that? On that,
See,
That's a
are they
possibility.
gonna wait
I
for
just threw
15
that out
years?
there just
It's
to
a
get-
possibility.
Not for
I mean,
me,
what-
but I'm saying
no.
things like that happen. when you go in
We
and
talking
you have to
about-
consider that where you get time
Are they gonna
and
wait
you
for
adapt to
15
your
years?
environments while you in. So I just threw that out there to be devil's advocate. But am I gonna wait? It depends on two things for me. Depends on the charge. Because you could have
I got 15 years, so it'll make a
it
difference.
depends on the charge because you could have possibly went in for me, you know, or your family. So I think that play a big part with me. Like, if you had to go in based off of you sacrificing yourself for your family to protect us, then I think you had my loyalty to that aspect of it.
That's
I'm
a
willing
good
to
point
wait.
right there.
Great
That's
view.
a good
That's a
point.
good
Yeah,
one.
you done, now you done changed. Yeah,
I ain't saying
now
that.
you done changed. Now you done changed the scenario. Now if you did something for the kids or whatever the case is, yeah, you know what?
Would it
I'ma
change
be-
without would it?
Would it
Well,
change?
no, it would change it because I'd be like, God damn, you know, I just feel I wouldn't want to. No, I'm not lying. I'm dead serious.
So
I wouldn't feel. I wouldn't want to disappoint her
I agree
because
with
at
that.
the reason why she got incarcerated. You know what I'm saying? But if it's something she just did on her own, this man, you know, dumb, ignorant, whatever the case is, me waiting 15 years, nah, not on that strength. But on the situation, yeah, it that changed the whole ball plan. That changed it all up.
We don't look like
Y'all
y'all
gonna stop
have
playing with my
y'all look
husband.
like y'all have no ball playing.
Y'all gonna stop playing with my husband.
But yeah, I agree with Lady T on that.
Yeah, that
The
changed right
situation
there. The
does
scenario changed then.
does determine, you know, how I stand. But
That's a long time. I
Yeah.
mean,
All right, we'll change it. 10 years.
No, keep it at
I mean,
15.
15.
That's
is
a
fine.
long time.
It's a long time, and I wanna. I mean, I guess I want y'all to speak as well because I have a scenario where something like that happened to a buddy of mine.
okay, but that's a long time. It's a long time, but so here's my question. Here's my thing with that. Let me just throw this out there. You made a commitment. You made a vow. You know, you said through thickness and thin, through sickness and health. And so just because you're not together in each other's face and can physically, you know, can be physical or whatever, why does that vow change? Why does it change?
And if it does, why
That's
not
a
just
long
divorce?
time.
It doesn't matter. You would if you would
15
marry,
years.
you would be with me 15 years if I'm a free person. If I was here, you would get you a BOG. Get you
Right.
one of them to please yourself if you need to. You know, again, you made a vow. You stood before God and you said, through thickness and thin, through sickness and health, I will stand by you. That's what you said.
That sound good and everything right
Yeah,
now.
I mean, yeah,
it sound very good.
Why
but
does it need to
I
be?
need. I'm about to get off the physical.
The physical.
This me thinking that, and I got 15 years. I would be very selfish to make you feel like you have to do this.
I'm not saying
by
that you
this
should.
time.
So then,
No,
okay.
this how I'm thinking.
So let me ask you this: as the person going in, do you then say, you know what? Here's my D papers. Here's my divorce papers
Yeah.
because I don't want to be selfish and hold you to this because I have done something and I'm going to be away from you and I can't honor this part of our marriage or whatever. So let me sign them papers.
Right.
So you can be free and do what you do. But as long as you hold on to the vows and you hold on to that license that said that you are one and that you're going to stand by one another, then that's what you should do. If the circumstances
sit
change,
down-
then if you're saying you can't be selfish, sign the paper.
If we sit down, we have have that conversation and that come up, and we both agree to it, I'll do it.
Why? Okay,
Because
so
I
would
wouldn't be
you,
I wouldn't be selfish to
so would you
hold
present
that over
it?
somebody.
So would you present it? Would you be the one that's come and
I just
say?
said we'd sit down and have
No,
that
no, no,
conversation.
I ain't
No.
saying sit down and have the conversation.
Yeah, because
I'm
you
saying
don't want to be selfish.
You don't want to be
present
selfish.
it.
So would you say, you know what, lady
Yes,
T?
I will.
I wouldn't
will.
present
Yes.
it. I wouldn't
Yes, I
present it,
will.
but
Yes,
at
I
the same
will.
time,
This this how the way I think. Like I said, for somebody to say they gonna get locked up for 15 years, and you gonna hold that over someone, that's a selfish shit ever.
But what
I
if
won't
they
be
say?
selfish.
What if they say, "Nah, I don't want no divorce. I'm gonna go ahead and do this time, and I see."
I
when
gotta
get out."
respect that. I gotta respect that.
Okay.
I have to
Well,
respect that.
I answered part one of the question because I said two things
Right.
for me, and I based it off, depending on what you go in for. You know, if it's to save us and be sacrifice for your family, then yeah, I'm gonna ride the bed with you. That's just me, where I am, and I'll work around that. Now, what you don't know won't hurt you. That's just my thought process.
But
What you don't
L
know-
Boogie said that the cellmate said, Lady T, oh, my buddy
Right.
said he
But
hit
I ain't
Lady
got nothing to
T.
do with that because at the end of the day, you come back, you bring it to
Yeah,
me.
you can't worry about that.
It's no. You
Can't
sure?
worry about that.
But
But
at-
what them?
But the second thing of what my answer was is if you are gone away for some stupid bullshit, right? That, it's certain things that we've talked about or certain things that we know you out in the street and you doing that's going to put you in a situation where you're going to be gone, then I honestly would have to be out. Because if we have had conversation about something and you know what the end result gonna be, based off of you knowing whatever, then I don't know if I could stand with you on it.
Well, with that, but if that's the case, why even stay with them, taking that chance?
Well, again, you converse all day long. We sit up, we had pillow talk. We could agree to disagree. We walk away from a situation and think we on the same page a whole lot of times. And we not. So again, if you out there and you doing something and you give me, because we believe our men, right? We believe as you believe your women. So if I got an addiction to something that I just can't let go and the end result of it is jail, but I'm giving him MB the indication that, hey, I got you. Let me do X, Y, and Z to get this together. Then at the end of the day, I'm giving him the impression that I'm going to leave it alone. But I end up doing, the repercussions of it is me going to jail. I have a right to be angry. What I supposed to leave you while we out and we living life? I mean, like, y'all know how that works.
But it's a 50-50, because look at it like this. That person is going to jail. Going to jail is no easy task for anybody to do. So I wouldn't even say I'm a do me while you're gone or this, that, and that. I wouldn't say nothing. I'm gonna honor and respect what I have, what we initially have. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm gonna ride this out with you. I'm not gonna say, but I ain't gonna wait for you, and I'm gonna be doing this. I just won't say nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Well, that's what
with
she
the
said.
second
What you know, what you don't
Yeah.
know won't hurt you. Because
Yes.
I get
Yeah,
that.
because trust and believe. You know what I'm saying?
Cause I done been there in that road. Let me be clear. You the one time you sitting home and you don't answer that phone. You don't have the money on the books. You missed a visit because shit happened. I'm sick. I got COVID and I can't come to jail. You out doing X, Y, Z. Ain't nobody got time for that because again, if you put yourself there behind a situation where we done talked about it and we like, hey, we gonna move different, and then it's at that moment where I told you so, then you gonna get that negative energy from me. Like I'm gonna let you know you there because that's where you made the choice to be. But then the flip side of it, if you went in there based off of you protecting your family, I'm gonna do my damnness to stand by you. Now I'm still going to cut up. I'm gonna be there for you.
And that's basically what a
That's it,
person
that's
needs
what I'm be there for.
that's locked
And I
up.
think that's the same thing that we were saying.
That ain't what
I don't
you said.
think-
That ain't what you
That is
said.
not what you said.
I didn't say I didn't say
say
I
that
did
shit.
not say I would leave you. I didn't say that. I said I would do me. I never said, "Oh, I'm gonna leave you because you're doing 15 years." I didn't say that. That's not what I
Yeah,
said.
I mean, because
But all-
I think the question is, because like I say, I would be lying to say I would wait. I mean, and not saying I wouldn't be there for you. Like I say, books, visits, I do all of that. But to say that I wouldn't fulfill my needs while you in jail, I don't think that would be possible. For
But
15 years.
why say that
No,
to the
but
person? though?
I'm not saying it to her. But y'all just asked
We
the
just
question.
talking. Yeah.
That's what we just
But wait,
talking.
hold on, hold on.
We just
Let
talking.
me
Ask the
say
question.
this because we still glossing over. Y'all saying I wouldn't say anything or don't say that to the person. Go back to what BG said 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, probably at this point. Why do all of that? Why say, well, I'm just not going to tell the person what I'm going to do? Just in the because you still made a vow. At the end of the day, if your vows mean anything to you, like you said they did when you stood before God and you said that I'm gonna honor you and I'm gonna be with you. If I have those 15 years and in the back of your mind you saying, well, don't give me some, I'm just not gonna tell it. You not honoring that, and you not honoring the love that the two of you supposed to share. Just tell the person, you know what, this not gonna work for me. Hold up,
wouldn't
you
be
cutting me off.
My bad,
This
my
not
bad,
going
my bad.
this not gonna work for me. I can't do this. Let's just go ahead and divorce. Why hold somebody or why have somebody thinking? To me, and just think about. Let's not even say somebody locked up.
It's
We
no
all
different.
have been lied to,
It's no different.
and you all have been betrayed by somebody that you really care about. That's a hurting ass feeling.
It is.
To have somebody thinking one way and all along you playing and you doing something different. Come on, be upfront with people. If you know you're not gonna do it, just say, you know what, Tony B, this ain't gonna work out. You gotta do that time, but you gonna have to do it by yourself. I come and see you, but as far as me and my needs, I'ma tell you this not gonna work for me. Why not say that?
Damn,
And
person
if you
already going to jail and you gonna throw that on
if you
top.
if you honor merge
That's
the
what
way
I'm
you
saying.
say,
If you honor merge
if you
the way-
truly say
yeah.
that, my vows are my vows and I honor
You
my
be
merge.
upfront.
What is the difference? Is it if they were
Right.
15
Free.
years the difference. that's
so
the
that's-
difference. 15 years. is
Well,
different.
I just feel like telling the truth. If you know in the back of your mind you gonna do something, just tell the person up
Yeah,
front.
I'm not waiting.
Ain't nobody going
So-
thinking
so-
you
so
being
listen.
loyal, you out there.
So listen,
I ain't doing
These
it.
hoes ain't loyal.
let me ask
So
you
you
a
just
question.
gonna tell me that you're not waiting?
Yeah, you just said
I mean, I'm not mad at you.
no, he
Listen,
done
I
it.
mean, look.
He just told me he was gonna do him.
Look,
so
I ain't be got
so-
look. I ain't be got no weapon.
Okay, so I'm just letting you know right now.
That's fine.
I'm just letting you
I
know
mean,
right
don't-
now
don't-
because
don't
just
play tit for
because
tat. Don't
no,
do
it is.
because it sounds like two wrongs trying to make it,
It
right.
is.
That's
I'm
what
Trying
it
to do it
sound
because
like.
don't do it because
That's
I'm
what it
doing
sound
Do it
like.
because you want to do it, baby. Not because I'm doing it.
I am. I'm doing it with you. I'm doing it
And like I
with you.
say,
I'm gonna make that wrong, that second wrong, so we can make it right.
And I
I'm
won't
gonna-
be mad because I think I will be hurt.
Yeah,
personally,
you're gonna be hurt
I
because
will be
after that
hurt.
decision you just made.
I would be hurt
Oh,
if you tell me, baby, I'm here, and then to find out whatever happened on the street. I mean, because some people sleep with each other every night and they still
That's
venture
what
out.
I'm saying.
But
that's what
but
I'm saying.
when a person venture out, you ain't gonna say, "Damn, baby, I don't want to be with you no more because I was with Joe Blow last night." That was just something that happened. So that's the same thing that can happen if somebody's incarcerated.
people-
We don't go
people
to jail.
do. People do,
You
and
don't
just
go-
like you said,
we don't go
just
to
like you
jail to
said-
say that my intentions are gonna be like I'm gonna wait 15 years and then 2 years I'm at work and having a bad day and JoJo come and say, "Damn, baby, you all right?"
You can have a bad day and he's sleeping in the bed next to you.
I mean that's true, but I'm just saying stuff happens where things may change.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So if after those 2 years, after you roll with me for 2 years, when you meet JoJo, you can come and say, "Baby, you know what? I know I told you I'm gonna do this 15.
Okay.
But you know what I mean? So then that's what you'll do.
No, I'm gonna tell you from the jump because you just told me.
I mean, but we're not talking about me.
But if that was to his point, if, let's say 2 years. At first you said, "Yeah, I'm gonna ride." 2 years come.
I mean, because people
and
change,
somehow-
right? You know,
why
I say
not tell
people
the truth?
change.
Why not say?
Absolutely. If
You know what? I thought I was gonna be able to do it, but I done met JoJo.
But why even tell someone you gonna ride them 15 years with?
I
Because
mean,
JoJo came along.
But you
now you
know,
done
some
switched
people
up.
might really feel. I mean, because like I say, I have a buddy. He was in a relationship, and he had got some time, and his girl was riding with him, right? His girl was riding with him. A couple of years went in. I think he did maybe 7 years, about 3 or 4 years in. She started seeing somebody else.
That was just his girl or his wife?
I mean, well, they wasn't married. But it was his girl. I mean, but
Yeah.
it was.
But and see, that take it to a different level.
Nah,
too.
but even though it wasn't his wife, they was wife like. They was married like. I mean, you know what I mean? Even though I understand what you're saying, but they was married in a sense, right?
Yeah.
She said she was gonna ride with him 3 or 4 years in the relation. I mean, in the thing, she met somebody, ended up getting pregnant. You know what I mean? So me and him talked. He was like, man, he was fucked up. So I was like, Slim, boy, you know, you can't really be mad at her
Yeah,
because
what you
you in
expect?
there.
Yeah.
I mean, what you expect? You know what I mean? Because when you was out, you was doing what you wanted to do. So you know what I mean? So how could you really be mad? You know, but that's just our mentality. Is like, you know, she say she gonna ride. So
Yeah.
it's almost best to, you know, it's tough. You know what I mean?
it's
I don't know
it's
with
tough.
that one, El, but I'm gonna be
tough.
devil's advocate.
tough.
Why shouldn't he have been mad if you told me you were?
But that's the point. That's why you don't tell somebody you're gonna wait. I mean, because I know she was going with it. I know she was going
Yeah, I
with
was
it.
gonna say that, but why shouldn't he have been mad? Because you told me that you was gonna be there, and we was still together. In my eyes, we never said that we was calling it quits because I'm doing this time. You've been there for 4 years. She was there. You've been there. We've been carrying on this relationship, even though I'm not physically in the home. I'm here. We've been together now. All of a sudden, I find this out. I do have a right to be mad, no matter what I did when I was out on the street. Evidently, they came to some kind of understanding with that because they were still together when he was incarcerated. So you was riding with me. We was under that. You know, we was here. Then something happened, so I do have a right to be mad. Just because somebody behind bars, that don't take away their what?
Their feelings for that person.
Their rights, their feelings, or whatever.
Right,
Yeah,
right, but-
so I kind of disagree with that. I just think you need to be upfront with somebody.
But she shouldn't have told him she was gonna ride that time
but
with.
that's the point. I think she was upfront, but sometimes things happen.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
life
But was she
happens.
honest once it happened that she was
Yeah.
with somebody else? That like, okay,
I mean, with that part, I'm
right?
not
So
100%
did,
sure.
or did he just find out she pregnant? That's
Right.
a whole nother.
That's-
I'm
Yeah,
not
then that's
100%
something
sure.
different.
I'm not 100%.
It don't
sure
make a
that.
difference. She came up pregnant. She said she was riding. She should have never came up pregnant.
But-
Simple point blank.
So
If
let
she
me-
said she riding, how you gonna come see me? You 8
Now,
months
but
pregnant.
you just said
that
you
don't make sense.
But how you gonna go see Susie if you riding? See you you can't
didn't
get
say-
pregnant,
I
but
said
Susie
He
can.
said he was gonna do him.
Exactly.
So he said,
But-
from the,
You
from
gonna
the
do
gate,
you,
yeah,
but
that
you riding while you do you.
Yeah, because guess what? You never know what's going on in that jail when you locked
I
up.
know.
You might be doing you.
Wow. Oh,
We
wow.
can flip this. You might be doing you.
And well, I think, yeah, MB, you said why tell a person that you was gonna ride with them? Let's take the jail out of. I mean, people change, circumstances
Yeah.
change. I think El Boogie said that, you know, whatever can happen. Even if when you get married and you in a marriage or relationship, you going through that marriage saying, I'm with you. I'm going to ride with you to death do us part.
That's what the Bible
Things
says.
happen,
Okay.
right?
Right.
And you
Right.
do stuff. So whether they locked
I'll
up
put a
or
twist
out,
on. I'm gonna take the jail. You can't walk no more. You handicapped. You sickly. You know what I'm saying? That's different. That's totally different by you being in a jail and you physically being right here with me. It's totally different. I'm a ride it all the way out. I'm not
What's
going.
different?
You physically right? I could touch you. You know, I could talk
Why
to
do
you.
you
I
have to
got-
touch me?
But you can't sexually please me, so what I'm supposed to do?
I gotta ride with it. I gotta ride.
So
with
she
it.
so she a
I have to ride
quadriplegic.
with it.
She quadriplegic. She
Why I
can't.
gotta be quadro? Why you can't be?
The question is for him, Lady T.
yeah.
Oh.
So she is not able to please you in those, but so you gonna ride
I'ma
with her.
ride it,
You
yeah.
not gonna see nobody
No.
else. But
No, unless she tell me that, I'm not gonna do it.
I'm
It's
with
it's,
you. I'm
it's
with you on
different.
that.
It's
I'm with you on
different
that.
being
totally
incarcerated.
different.
I'm with you on
and
that.
You
That's
physically
totally
being
different.
here.
Yeah, that's
That's
totally
different. Totally
different. Because you gonna already honor
Yeah.
that person and take care of that person. You just ain't gonna say, well, I think you better call your people and
I
put you in
think
a nursing
y'all-
home
Yeah.
or some
I
shit.
think y'all
Sickness
really
and
need to, before y'all say that, really think with what you're saying, because there's plenty, like, and we see it all the time in the world where a spouse gets sick and they can no longer
please,
please their partner. That's just like
that
with
would be
what's
on my
that
mind at that
well-known lady?
particular
I'm gonna
time.
use her as an example.
B. Smith.
Yeah. And he stood, and even though he still stood beside her all the way up,
He had a
Remember
woman
that
the whole
woman
time.
in the house.
right? He came to a point where he had to say, I guess he needed his needs met, and she could no longer do it. So by you saying, really think about what you saying when you say, I'm gonna stick beside you the whole time, and I ain't gonna be with nobody else till you leave this world, or whichever one God decides
Well,
to say
I
first.
think-
That's something to really think about.
I think
I'm
for
cool
that,
with that,
But
though.
that's a
I
new
feel
with
more
that.
comfortable with that.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Because I'm there to I'm taking care of my
Yeah.
wife. I mean that's in sickness and health, and I know people may say, well, he in jail, blah blah. But that to me that's a little different. But if my wife becomes sickly, then sex is really not even on my mind.
Exactly.
My mind is to make sure she's fine. That would be my mindset. So if sex is out the door, then it's just that's part
is that
of it.
coming from a real genuine place?
What you talking about? What I'm saying now?
About sex not being on your mind. If you
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
all
agree
I
with
did.
that.
I
Yeah.
mean, because it's
All
like
I
you think I'm
did
down here
is-
lying or something.
Yeah.
No,
No.
that's I'm dead ass.
Yeah, I'm dead. I'm
All
serious
I
about
like
did
the
was
parking lot.
pose a question because, again, nobody up here know when you get to thinking about things that's happening in life.
Right.
Everybody, I know people that shit like that didn't happen to.
Them-
And at the end of the day, they took care of their spouse, but the spouse who couldn't physically use their lower bottom parts, their expectations was for other things to take place, despite of you not being mentally there to do the humping and hump. So that in itself was expected from a sickly individual, but as I said, is that coming from a real genuine place? Because again, we all have needs, regardless of when we have them. We all have needs. We all have these wants and these desires at some point. At some point, that me taking care of you gonna go out the window because I want to get my rocks off. So, how does that look for the average person when you think about
Right?
it?
Would you wait? I mean, that's why I
Yeah,
said
I
really
just
think
said
about. Sometimes
that's something I can
sound
wait
good.
on. You just sit there. You made a good point earlier
So I
about
want,
going to jail and
I want to know if you're
different
gonna go do the
scenarios.
conjugal visits.
What's that?
what?
I want to know that if conjugal visits are allowed, are you on? And
Oh, if that was
I am.
if that was in play, I'm gonna ride that 15 years. But I'm good.
How often are conjugal visits though?
I don't know.
I mean, but I think
If it's
even
once
if-
a month, that's good.
or even if it's 3 to 4 times a year, that's still better
That's still
than
good.
nothing.
Yeah.
But if you sitting here and you gung ho about what you would do if that wasn't on the table, or even if that was an option, I think just be honest and transparent with yourself. You gonna do some shit. That's just in the male makeup.
That's for the female too.
All right, well, again, you
Yeah.
got
Ain't
some
this
people.
male.
Okay, well, I'm
Ain't no
just saying
15
that
gonna hold out for no 15
I got
years.
you. That's what I'm saying. So it's just bullshit, and they say, "Oh, I'm
Yeah.
gonna just sit here and do this, do that." So yeah,
15
and
years. Come on now.
so yeah, that's my thoughts on that. You ain't.
So you got 15 years in you, baby. You holding out, or you already say you're not holding. You holding out for 15 years.
I done changed my mind. If anything that I came here, my thought and where I thought my merge was, it's gone. It's out the window. I'm not waiting.
Tony B, you waiting 15 years?
No, I just be like,
So you would just be more like, I'm not gonna be able to do this no more.
it'll hurt me.
Oh shit!
I don't believe you, Tony B. Tony B, I don't believe you. I don't believe brother
At
B
least she
something
honest.
happened. Nah, I just don't believe
Well,
that.
why you don't believe her, but you can believe
because
yourself?
there's nowhere in the world something happened and brother B and the day because I know my sister. I know her.
I
Look,
second that.
hey, listen.
Air boogie.
You shitting me right now.
Exactly.
If you gonna tell me he get 15 years, you Judge, could I talk to him just for a little bit?
Bernard, take this crystal and you hold on to it. When you get this crystal, you look at this crystal, you see me in it. It is me. You take this and I'm right here in your heart, in your cell. I'm with you.
Bernard, when you get checked in and you get your call, we're gonna need to talk. You think you'll be settled in? You think you'll be settled in about 2 hours? Okay, give me a call because we're gonna need to talk. I don't know if I'll be able to do that.
Right.
Come on now.
Bullshit.
Look, because you love this man too much, you gonna try.
Exactly.
I mean, I think we all will try.
We all try.
I think we all will try, but most of us will come up short. That's real. I'm serious. I
Well,
think
I
most of
already
us come up
told you
short.
based off of how you get in there, one of them is gonna be you on your own. If you done went and you out here bullshitting. Now the second one, I'm gonna be you by your
that's a good
side.
point too, though.
But
I
I'm
mean,
not.
That's a
you
good
not
point.
you gonna ride, but you ain't gonna ride
Now
all the
you
way to
out
that
here and you
full-
done
no.
bullshitted. I'm looking at you in the camp. I'm telling you,
This I'm looking at you in the camera.
both
No.
scenarios.
She looking at
You're not
LB
gonna
in the
sit
camera.
right there and be like, yeah, you gonna ride because the scenario, you not gonna go 15 years with nothing.
I never said that I was.
Oh, okay, that's all I want. That's all I want.
I'm being
though.
honest.
You
I
know,
never
before
said
I
that
sat down,
I was.
I would have. I honestly,
15
before
years.
before I sat here on this
You ain't gotta
on
change
this
your plans
platform,
because of me.
oh, it's changed, baby. It's changed. Before I would have said that
we
I
might
would've
need
wrote-
some people call in on
So-
this one right here.
We do.
15
That's
goddamn
okay,
years.
maybe I would try it, and then if I did decide to stray, I would tell him.
Yeah.
You would have me go on lockdown while I'm locked up for telling me some shit like that.
Why would you be already locked up?
Exactly. That ain't no
You're
easy task to
locked
do.
up. They won't let
What
me
you mean?
out.
Being locked up, you know how mentally tough
I
that is
understand
on a
that,
person,
so-
and then you would just send that person. When motherfuckers get bad news in jail, something to happen, they grab one of the COs and anything.
So when you
or
want them to get
slam
rid
When
of-
would you want me to tell you?
Never.
Get out. When he get out.
You just don't tell me.
What about when
Also,
you get
you
out?
rather her just do whatever she gonna do, and you hopefully don't find out.
I hope. Yeah,
Whatever
do what
be.
you gonna do. Don't let
What
me
I
find
say,
out.
what you don't know won't hurt.
I don't like that.
Exactly.
I mean, you don't like it, but that's reality of it all.
That's
But
That's
you
some
know what?
real
That-
life. That's
And
a
to be
real
honest,
life.
that might be the best route to
No.
go.
Yeah.
If-
So
that
a
might
lie
be-
to somebody.
No,
is
I'm
See
not
how
saying.
you changed the
I'm not
script?
saying. I'm
Nah,
not saying
buddy.
me, but I'm just saying that might be the best route to go because maybe when that person lay down mentally, they might change their thought process. Say be like, you know what, he or she deserve. You know what I mean? I'm being selfish by thinking that they gonna sit and wait on me. So maybe they won't even be as mad versus. You know what I mean? So that might be the best route to go, to just go in hoping that you could do that bid, and if JoJo
I
come
know
along and
him.
slip
He
you off
wouldn't
your
think
feet.
like that.
I wouldn't want you to. I'm already. You gotta remember, a person that's incarcerated do not need to get no bad news while they're in there.
I get that. Okay, let me ask you this. Would you want me to honor my vows? Not be with anybody else and be honest.
I wouldn't want you to, but here's the thing: what I don't know won't hurt me. You know my release date you clean all that up. You know what I'm saying? Get rid of all that.
And you wouldn't ask one word.
I wouldn't ask one goddamn word.
Oh,
I wouldn't.
you
I
lying.
wouldn't.
That's
No, I
bullshit.
wouldn't. No,
Then
I
that's
wouldn't. Let me
bullshit.
tell you something. I'm already. You got to remember, a person going to jail don't need no bad news. A person coming out of jail don't need no bad news. Because if you get you getting out, you hoping to come to a
I'm about to bust somebody's
No,
bubble
you're
up.
not. You
here.
about to be quiet and
I'm
listen.
about to bust somebody's bubble.
Listen. When you come home, you want to come home and try to pick it back up where you left off. You don't want to come home and you gotta. Who is this dude keep coming over here? Why he coming? Oh, that's who I was talking to. He was locked up. Oh, really?
Nah,
But look.
what my man say? Listen, you see what your girl doing to you? I taught her that.
Yeah. Listen, y'all. I want to tell y'all something. I got something in my garage that my homie gave me before he went to jail. He did close to 2 years. While he was gone, this broad messed with a nigga that was young enough to be her son. Dude slipped the key off the key ring. Slipped the key off her key ring to the apartment and was hiding in the house when she got back with him. He thinking somebody done broke in the house. They fighting. Hit my man in the heart and in the head. He wasn't home 48 hours. I got some upstairs in my garage that he gave me, and it's right there. And I'm like, God damn. He'll never see it. He'll never get it. But I spoke to him 30 seconds on the phone. Yeah, B, I got you when I never saw him. This just happened beginning of the middle of October 2023. Man dead. That's what I'm saying. You don't need no bad news going in jail or coming home from jail. That broad knew what she was doing. She knew what he was getting out.
But that's why you tell it up front.
Nope. She should have cleaned all that up, got rid of that dude.
2 years.
And,
Come on.
that was
2
only
years,
2 years.
yeah.
And you gonna mess with
Jeez.
somebody young enough to be your son? This boy was young enough to be her son. He
don't
couldn't
matter
tell.
how
It
old
don't
he
matter
was.
how old somebody is.
Right, but that's what I'm saying.
that's-
Those are the type of things that happen to people. So when you go in, or before you go in, or you in the waiting to go to the big jail or whatever, if you ain't gonna be with that person, just tell them, look, I can't do this with you.
And that's just why I
Yeah,
said, you
you
said no,
that.
don't say
You
that.
said-
I'd rather not
I
know.
said to me. I ain't talking about. I'm not speaking for you. I'm speaking for people who may be listening. If you can't do it, don't even tell nobody you gonna do it with them. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you don't want me to tell you, but you want to tell the people. Don't tell nobody.
No, don't say, oh, I'm gonna be there for you. I'm gonna ride with you. Man, that'd be, especially if you don't have no commitment. You don't have no commitment, no ties to nobody. Well, shit, I'm only his girlfriend or baby mother. He locked up. He got 5, 10, 15 years. Most of the time, that's how it go. When you get that time, the first 30 days, you may be accepting the phone call and coming to see me, come to see him, because I ain't going to jail. Going to see whoever. Then that shit starts slowing up. It starts slowing up, and then next thing you know, you don't hear from that person. You see that person when you get out. What happened? Oh, I met somebody.
But my homie, they had a happily ever after because when he came home, they got back together and had another baby.
Yeah, he
But-
better than
but-
me.
But they got a child that ain't his, you know what I mean? But I guess he kind of maybe,
Yeah, he
maybe-
love that woman.
yeah, maybe he kind of settled in and say, you know what? I mean, because at
It
the
is
end of
what
the
it
day, when
is.
9 times out of 10, if you incarcerated, it's probably for something you did.
Yeah,
Most of the time.
Yeah, that's
I mean, not all the time though. I mean, it's
Yeah,
people that's
people
locked
that-
up.
I
Right.
know. I'm
locked
just
up.
laughing at
But-
how you said it, but yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
so
but see, that wasn't. I'm speaking for people who have marriages, who have obligations to one another, ties, property, and stuff like that. So here's what I would say: if you was to get 15 years, I'm gonna ride that 15 years with you. Ain't nobody gonna come in between us. I'm not getting in no new relationship or nothing, and all that old stuff like that. Now, I would not say to you, I met this woman and she gonna be there for me while you in. You know what that'll do to you psychologically?
You don't need no bad news.
Yeah, you don't need it. So I wouldn't get in no relationship.
You
You
know-
know what I'm saying? I would not get in. Let me talk. I wouldn't get into no relationship with
I applaud
nobody
you, brother B.
for no
He saying
time
he
like
gonna get
that.
no relationship.
He
He
said-
ain't
he
not
said he
gonna
ain't
be with
getting
no
shot,
woman.
man.
He ain't getting no relationship.
I'm not gonna be with no damn man.
You ain't
know
gonna get
that.
no
But-
relationship, but are you gonna get you a shot or
Right?
something?
Yeah, he gonna get him a shot. But
I
the
mean,
thing
come on,
is,
keep it gangster.
No,
Now
but
you gonna
hold
get
up.
you a shot or
Yeah,
you
he
going?
get- That's what he's saying, El Boogie. But he's
I
saying
sound like he's
that-
saying he ain't gonna do nothing.
No, he's not saying that. I know
He's not
him.
gonna do
He
nothing.
said that. He said it outside. He said, "I'm not gonna tell nobody I'm gonna be in no relationship with them, and I'm not gonna tell you that I'm gonna be with somebody and they gonna handle that." He was saying he not gonna tell me that because that'll mess me up in the head. But you know what can also mess somebody up in the head?
they
You
find out.
not telling them. That somebody think, oh
Now,
no,
now,
you know
now,
what?
now,
And
why
I
you
never
My
would
said I
tell?
was
husband is
gonna
out
tell.
there being
I
loyal
never
to
said I
me.
was gonna tell.
That's why you.
But I
you
just said
know
I'm
what?
not
Said
going.
that.
I'll be lying to say I wouldn't do
And I
nothing. That's
think-
all I
I
said.
think-
And
Nobody-
I
ain't
think
nobody
too,
said
I
they gonna
guess
tell you.
I'm gonna say this, and I don't know if you want to move into the listeners.
Yeah, we gotta
got
move. going
But
forward.
that's this day and time, the
'Cause I'm about to
society
go to
that
jail.
we're in, people tell the truth a little too much. Sometimes sparing feelings.
I ain't never heard that one. Go ahead, ladies.
Sometimes sparing people's feelings can save a whole lot of headaches and heartaches. Sometimes certain things are not worth talking about or even sharing when it comes to stuff on this level. Now, you do have to have some conversations and be transparent and all that good stuff. But some things, it's even in a relationship, we speak on it all the time. Knowing when to pick and choose your battles and knowing to say something and not to say something. Letting your man be the man that he feel like he is, or allowing your wife or your spouse to just carry the weight of whatever role or expectations there is. Sometimes the truth is not always needed.
I don't agree with that.
Everybody
To my
going.
listeners, I
Everybody
think
going to
the
their
truth-
grave with something.
I do, but I think the truth
Absolutely.
is always the best. And who are you or who is the other person to decide what I'm strong enough to handle? You can't tell me what I can handle because I'm behind bars. Tell me the truth. I'm telling you now. Tell me the truth.
You
Let
don't
me
wanna
deal
hear
with
the
it.
truth.
You can't tell
It's
me.
easy to say that when you ain't never been
No, you
behind them
can't.
bars.
Exactly.
I
When
don't
you ain't
care if
never
I'm
been behind
outside the
them
bar.
bars.
Tell them, lady T, you been back there,
I
right?
done did some time. and it ain't a game.
Only thing I'm saying is you can't make that decision for somebody. You can say that because we all. I mean, you can say, "Oh, it's hard when you locked up and you may not be able." You can't. Some people, and then we can move on to the next
Yeah,
topic.
look
Some
at that
people that's
listener's question
behind
there.
bars are so mental, has so much mental fortitude than people out here walking the street. So you cannot say that because you behind bars you don't have the mental capacity
Get 'em,
to
Betty.
deal with her.
Go on, Betty.
You can't do that. Don't tell me what I can handle.
Listen to little
Let
Betty.
me tell you what I can't handle.
Go on, little baddie Shabazz.
I mean, I wouldn't say nothing.
Well, for you can say for me,
Power
I
to
can't
the
handle
people.
it.
Power to the people.
I wouldn't
I don't
say
care what y'all
nothing.
say, but you can't
Go
tell
on,
somebody
little
what they
baddie
can't
Hey,
Shabazz.
Tony B, you wouldn't want to hear. Trust and believe it. You wouldn't want to hear.
I want the truth.
You ain't ready for the truth.
You wouldn't want to hear it because I remember a time when I was down. I was down Central. No bull. Oh no bull. I got down Central Cell Block, and everybody that know this, you know that's from the area. Central Cell Block. That's DC jail process before you go. So I'm in there, and they put somebody in there with me. I was sleeping real good and everything. So I'm in there sleeping, and you saying you could take what somebody telling you. But the dude that was in there, he never been in trouble. He was just asking me questions. But my mental was like, man, I don't want to hear that shit you in here for.
Yeah.
I said, if you don't go to sleep, I'm going to knock you out in this motherfucker. Because your mental, you don't want to hear nothing. Because you think about all this other type of thing
How much
that
time
could go
you
on.
gonna be sitting down for?
Yeah, that's what you thinking about. You thinking
Right.
about damn, how I'm gonna get
You
out of
done
this
just got in.
situation?
You ain't even been processed.
Right.
You talking
We talking about somebody
But
getting
still,
locked up.
I'm just telling you where your mental be
even
at.
that point, even that
Is this
point,
where your mental
when you
be
hear
at?
when you hear that gate slam behind you, you like, oh
That shit
man,
get real,
yeah,
though.
You be in that mud like Slim. I don't want to hear that.
yeah.
I don't want to hear none of that.
Yeah.
Hey, you be in that mud.
They laughing and shit. They ain't
That's
never.
the truth. I'm with MB. Because see, if a person ain't never been locked up
Tony
before,
B.
you can't
Tony B.
you will not understand that. Hearing that damn gate slam. Look, when they locked me up, dude told me, close your whatever my said. I'm like, man, I ain't closing nothing. Don't make me come down there. Close that cell. So I'm sitting there. I hear this motherfucker come down the hall. I said, man. Yeah, but hey,
We moving on.
hey, y'all.
thank you.
If you got some attachments to a person, wait for that person. But if that's just your boyfriend or your girlfriend, you better you. It's up to you if you want to wait. But why tie your life up waiting on somebody that's in jail that you don't have no documents, no
didn't
paperwork,
buy the
no
cow.
ties to, nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's just your boyfriend. You gonna wait for your
Who
boyfriend?
probably won't help you get a lawyer. So.
Yeah. That's just your girl, man. You better move on with your damn
Brother
life.
B, we moving
Better.
on
Go ahead.
to the listeners.
Go ahead.
Who has the question?
I thought it was
I
you.
pose it. Something that came in through the email.
What you got?
So this all piggybacks off of the subject that we was just speaking on. This particular person had wrote and wants folks on the panel's opinion about. She's actually dealing with her spouse who has a terminal illness. And has really given in hospice care and just been given time for the family to reflect and get in their time. Leading up to the hospice care, her spouse has stated to her, I know that I can't sexually satisfy you. And I'm okay with you going out and pleasing, having your needs met. And her question to the panel is, because she honored his wish, at some point now, because it's closer to the later days, she's feeling somewhat regretful. So she wants to know, outside of, God having judgment on her, what are your thoughts on the move that she decided to make? And do you feel like she made a good move based off of her husband giving her the okay to?
He gave her okay. He knew he couldn't do nothing for her. He slowly transitioning. He gave her the okay. So whether she went out and did it or not, well, she did do it, right?
She did.
She did it. She wanted to do it. So
She shouldn't have did it. I think if he was, so he was already kind of in hospice before he told her this. Or?
Well, he's currently in hospice now. So this is his terminal illness again. It's terminal.
Right.
So he is leading up to him transitioning over. And during that course of in hospice, he damn sure can't get it in.
Right.
So, leading up to that, he told his wife that
I understand what he told her. At that time, that shouldn't even been on her mind. I don't even know what was on his mind to even give her something like that to say. I don't know, but I think if he at that stage, somebody else shouldn't have even been on her mind. Her focus should have been strictly on him. So I don't agree with her going out. Her ass should feel a certain type of way.
L-Buggy.
She should feel a certain way.
she probably do when she get around
Well,
that
I
new
was
man.
gonna say something similar, but I wasn't gonna say it like that.
Slim down that moment.
This is we like to, this is we don't have our truth table, but this is the truth.
Yeah, I was gonna say something similar, but I wasn't gonna say it like that. So I think that she feels. I'm not sure why she went through with it.
Because she was already doing it in a goddamn way.
That's what it sounds like, though.
El Boogie, that got under his skin. Go ahead,
So-
BG.
Oh, have mercy. He done made me lose my.
You
my
said you don't know why she.
I don't know why she did it based off of based off of the husband saying that it was okay. Because most of the time, I mean, if she's having regrets or she feeling a certain kind of way, that really wasn't, to me, that really wasn't in her to do. Because people who just really don't give a freak wouldn't care, right? She wouldn't have regrets if that was really in her. So I don't know if it was a something that just happened. It's just, I don't think that she should have done it. Because I don't think that was really within her, honestly. And so, if you can hold out, because those last moments and those, it will eat up at you. And that shouldn't be what is on your mind now, having those regrets when he's in his last days. It should really be, loving on him, or, memories or whatever it is, whatever times you have, and your mind shouldn't now be preoccupied with guilt. So it's unfortunate. At this point, nothing you can do about it, but I just don't think that she should have, went through with it. I hope it's something that she'll be able to, live with.
So, you want to go? No,
Go ahead,
I can
go
go.
ahead.
So, this is my opinion on what I would say. And I've never been in a situation where we know that, where I have a spouse, that's transitioning. But I would say that, being around people who have dealt with death or whatever, I know that people deal with things in different ways. And just, if this, asking for advice from us would be, I would say, give yourself some grace, because people deal with, she's going through in my opinion, going through the grieving process now, and people grieve differently. I don't know why, none of us know why that decision was made on that particular day to go through with that act. But again, people deal with grief differently. So I would just say, sis, give yourself some grace. Again, I agree with you, BG, wholeheartedly when you say that wasn't in her because she wouldn't feel the guilt. That's why I'm saying give yourself some grace. Give yourself some grace. I mean, that's hard. What she's dealing with is hard, and I don't know how long they've been together.
Yes.
That plays a lot, to lose a life partner like that. Somebody that you been with for years, and you facing life without them. It can make you do things that you normally wouldn't do, but by you being sorry, or you in that stage now where you feel some regret, it makes me feel like she didn't want to do it. That's why I say, allow yourself some grace. Enjoy these last moments that you do have with your husband as he transitions on to the next round. But I mean, that's all I can say. B.
Well, you said it. You said enough for both of us. I think she should not have done that. You know what I mean? But you said enough for both of us. BG, you. What's your name again? Tony? I'm just joking. But yeah, she was wrong for that, in my opinion. She done went out and got her something. The man ain't even cold yet. What you think?
Well, I think for once, jump on the boat with the bad girl and Tony B. I do feel that you should not beat yourself up. I feel like you are in the process of pleasing your spouse during the time of him transitioning over, is approaching slowly. So I think that you only did what he asked of you. And although it was something that you did not want to do, or you didn't feel comfortable with doing it, you did it to please him. Although whether or not, I guess I would like to ask if she has shared that with him.
Yeah.
Cause I don't know that nothing in the message stated that. But don't beat yourself up. You did it based off of the love that you had for the spouse, and you know, it happened. Hopefully you can live with it, but you only did it to please him.
Could I say something? No. I just need to say one more thing before MB. Because did I hear it? So was this something for him? Like, was he watching, or this was? I mean, I need to know.
I was thinking the same thing.
I think she used the wrong word.
No, that's not what she
just
said.
the way
That's
she-
not what she said.
Okay.
Go ahead, MB.
Really?
I just said that I don't know if she shared. It didn't state in the message that he
shared-
even knew
She shared it with him.
that she did it.
I'm agree with Brother L Boogie. She should not have done it because why is that on your goddamn mind? So somewhere down the line, you've been doing some things.
I don't agree with
I
that.
don't agree with that.
Okay, we in agree to disagree. When somewhere down the line, and when he gave you that, yeah, go ahead, go please yourself, it just gave you that, oh, you know what, I've been doing it anyway, so go ahead, let me do it. And now I feel guilt because I've been doing it before he even, gave me the right to do it. Because if you on your dying bed, you in hospital, why the fuck is I'm thinking about fucking sex? That's the last thing on my mind.
I just said to you, based off of the message,
Okay, the husband-
hospice is the current situation
Yeah, I
now.
got you. Okay, let me say-
terminal
let me-
illness, it's been a period of time. I don't know how
Got you.
long
I got you.
he has
I
been
got
given.
you.
At the end of the
I got
day,
you.
whatever the person did not go into full details as to how this even came about. All she stated was that it was put out there. She was given approval by her sickly spouse, and because, in my opinion, just from reading in between the lines, I still feel like she loves this man so much that, again, she's dealing with the fact of losing him. So in my mind, reflecting back over what Tony B say, hey, if I don't do this one thing that my spouse asked me to do, because I don't know when he gonna check out, and I didn't do that, maybe I'm doing a disservice to him by not honoring his wishes. I don't know.
Now, hold on.
He didn't tell her.
Hold.
He just gave her
hold-
permission if she
Gave her-
wanted to.
if-
Hold on,
Not
hold
saying,
on.
I want you to do
Hold
it.
on
But
now.
now- but it-
I think y'all missed something in that email.
All right.
I think he was giving her to let her know, yeah, I'm about to, pass on. When I go, you can go ahead and do you. He wouldn't tell her at the time
No,
that
that's
he
not what he
he's
said.
sick.
He
He's
said,
sick.
I
He
know
telling
you
her,
have needs.
He said, I know you have
Right.
needs.
Go, it's okay.
Even
You
during
can
this
go
time
somewhere.
that
I
I'm not
know
able
you
to.
have needs.
During
but
this
not
time that I'm
able
not
to.
able to fulfill those needs, I can't be there for you in that way.
Yeah, he gave
So
her
he gave
while
her
he was
permission to
alive.
go and fulfill whatever needs.
So what's the
or
difference between? See now we about to start
Well, we
some
gonna
other
talk
shit
about
up
this
now.
afterwards.
We
Yeah,
about
we-
to start
we
some
will,
other.
and-
Now what happened to the part about you honor your vow? You Lord, I don't care if he gave you the rights to go do this. What about all this now? Y'all ain't talking about that
No,
now.
I said my advice.
Now, come on now.
I didn't
What's
say
all
she
that?
should have.
I didn't say she. I never. I'm not going.
I
I
said
did
it.
not
I said
sit
it. She was
judgment
okay.
on this panel. Like some of y'all didn't say this sister was wrong. I
wrong.
said that
Yeah.
when you are grieving, and to grieve again, did it say in the letter how long the couple was together? We don't know how long they was together, but if you are grieving someone that you've spent years with, it's no telling what you're going through mentally. And she could have just been out. She met somebody, or I don't know if maybe it was somebody she previously knew. They hooked up. But when you going through something like that, you never know what could happen.
But if I'm grieving, why I'm worrying about some goddamn
Because everybody
sex?
grieve
Everybody
differently.
different.
Maybe it wasn't sex. Maybe I'm just saying that maybe in that moment,
You know what? This
she
could go
needed
somewhere
somebody
else.
to love on her.
And it
Sometimes
won't-
you
it
can
won't
go
go
through
That's
there.
what
something.
I'm saying. So
This might go somewhere
I'm not not telling you wrong. I'm not
Right,
telling you
you don't
right.
do that.
I'm telling you that you did what you felt like you needed to do to please your spouse. Don't beat yourself up. Because it's far more worse shit out here that people done and they need to go kill themselves. Don't beat
Lord,
yourself
have
up.
I'm going to close it on that note.
Thank you.
Lord, have
Don't
mercy.
kill
If
yourself.
you're not following us on our
Yeah.
social platforms,
Even though you're wrong, please don't kill yourself.
you may not want to follow us after this show, but if you follow us on our social platform, and until next week, family,
Peace.